Hello everyone, my name is Melisa Rizal, and for today's impromptu speech I have to do it alone because for whatever reason my partner and I keep stumbling into some technical difficulties trying to record together. As for the question of choice, I choose number 17. What is your favorite animal? So let's get right into it. Animals. There's a lot of them. Up in the sky, deep below the ocean, in the safari, savanna, the jungle, there's so many species and type of animal, and my personal favorite came from the land down under Australia. And this animal is called the palm cockatoo, also known as the Goliath cockatoo. Now, if you first see this animal, your impression might be something along the line of, "Oh my god, what is that?" And that is a justified reaction. The palm cockatoo themselves is a 55 to 60 centimeter bird and is one of the largest cockatoo species and the largest parrot in Australia, with only two or three parrots in the world bigger than it. And this bird is most of the time black, unless if there's some genetic mutation, with a prominent red colored cheek or patches underneath its eyes. This bird have a distinctive large crest and have one of the largest bill of any parrot in the world, with only the hyacinth macaw being larger than it. The powerful bill enables the palm cockatoos to break into any hard nuts and seeds, but also allow them to break a strong branch around, say, 1 inch thick from live trees to use for a drum display. This is not some small twig you see under any leaves or in the ground sticking out from a dead tree. Actual live tree that easily. Now, what would they ever use with this tree, you ask? Well, drumming. Thing is, this particular parrot is known for grabbing a large stick or twig and hit it against a relatively empty bark to make sounds that are relatively similar to that of a drumming sequence. As for why, we're not sure. We don't really know for sure. Some people say it's for mating season and attracting the female species. Some say it is for marking their territories. Some say it's just some sort of rituals before making a nest. But what I know is that makes it a very cool bird. Now, the animals itself is pretty harmless. They're just a parrot. Sometimes they repeat words, they can mimic noises, they're very intelligent, they can be trained. They're just basically any parrots. They're just larger and darker. Why it's my favorite animal? It's black. I just really, really like any animal that is like black in color. But I don't really know why people say it's a terrifying thing. You know how black cats always be depicted as a omen of bad luck? It's just a cat. There's nothing wrong with it. And I just really, really like any animal that's colored black. Black cats, black snakes, Black Panther. That's a Marvel character too. I like that one. Just any black animal in general is my favorite animal, but black palm cockatoos are one of my favorite because of its ability to drum. Also, the red cheeks underneath its eyes can turn into a different color when it's excited. It's turned into a yellowish tint of sort. The animal itself is a pretty large species, most in Australia and even some in Indonesia. I think the spot will be in Soro. I'm not Indonesian, I've never been to Indonesia, so I would know for sure, but they're a very common bird in the land down under and even in Malacca Zoo. Conservation status wise, it's a least concern. That there's a lot of them, there's a large population, so we don't have to worry about preserving the species. So if you want one as a pet, go right ahead. But make sure you'll be able to take care of it as a pet. Which is the reason I have yet to get one for myself. So hopefully one day, once I have, a stable income, a nice house to myself. I would love to have one as a pet. And that's pretty much it for my impromptu speech. Thank you for watching.